In this week's Jackass of the Week, reaction comes from Daily Race C and Catalunya, and quite frankly, it was a bit of a punt fest. But just before we get into reaction, I'd like to have a shout out to Bang Average Ben. It's always great to race against a subscriber. And the first bit of action comes from British Willie. Stop laughing, it's not that funny. And as you can see, Willie loves playing in the sand, but then that's what you get for coming round the final corner too fast and not letting off the accelerator. I mean, look, he's back in there again. This guy loves it. Just calm down, Willie. Take your time, mate. You know, you got all race. And yet, we have another clip with Willie in it. I still can't help it, so I'll stop laughing. As we're coming down to the corner. Now, it's not necessarily his worst move, but he goes in, sees the gap, goes through it. But he kind of takes out, or almost takes out, the slow rider. They decide to have a bit of a nudge, but Willie gives it too much the accelerator again, and he's back in the dirt. And here we see Most Tumsky, who's another one that seems to like playing in the sand. But it's not so much the fact he goes in the sand, it's how he chooses to come out of it. I mean, look at that. If you watch from this angle, he ends up in the gravel, and let's be fair, we've all done it at some point. So, go and have a play in the sand, throw in the donut for good measure, you know, enjoy yourself. But then, I mean really, you have to be more careful than this when you come onto the track. Yes, I know it's only a game, but it's still a simulator. You wouldn't do that in real life, don't do it in game. And now, we've got some Muppet in an Aston Martin, who, for some reason, completely forgets about using the brakes. And I don't know why, I just completely forgot where my braking point was. But at least I do the decent thing here, look. I slow right down, I move off the driving line, and I wait. And I give the guy the place back. I mean, that's sportsmanship. It is also the only reason I didn't give myself Jackass of the Week this week, because it was a real noob move by me. And talking of noob moves, but don't focus on the pink car, wait for the orange blur to come past him. And boom, there we go. Now that was a bad move. And the driver in question, Mima, and if you look at his livery, Rookie Racing, that's perfect. And watching that again, you can see he's tucked in behind 16 soles and then pulls out, doesn't even attempt to turn that corner, just decides, I'm going to take out the guy in the Subaru. But then, unlike me, he doesn't bother slowing down and give him the place back, he just decides to drive off. I mean, this guy's a real muppet. And if we watch it one more time, at that speed and at that angle, he was never going to make that corner. I'd say that was blatant. In fact, that was about as blatant as it gets. And so it gives me great pleasure to announce this week's Jackass of the Week goes to Mima. Definitely a true jackass.
This guy's a serious asshole.
For more great videos like this one, just follow this link. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.